Alright guys, so welcome to the video. Thanks for clicking on this video. So today I was going to show you my weighted pull-up program, kind of what I'm doing for the next 5 weeks, how it's structured. So I do weighted pull-ups 3 times a week. Do it on Sunday, then Tuesday, and then Thursday. And then so there's a day of rest in between each one, and then 2 days of rest before the next week. So the first week I do 5 by 5, so that's 5 sets of 5. Then the next week I do 3 sets of 8, so more volume, lighter weight. And then the last day is the heavy day, so I do 8 sets of 3 reps. So kind of week 1, what I posted on my last video on my journey. So I have week 1, I'm doing 5 by 5 with 85 pounds. And then on Tuesday, 3 sets of 8 with 55 pounds. And then on Thursday, 8 by 3 with 100 pounds. So I kind of figured out with the experimentation what kind of weight to use for each of these rep ranges. And I found that this works pretty good for me. And then based off my max, which is about 150, I backed into that with some percentages so that you guys could calculate what it'd be for whatever your max might be. So kind of week 1, it's kind of a build-up week. Then week 2 is also a build-up week, so you want to start kind of light in the first 2 weeks, and then by the 3rd week you'd want to tie your PRs. So, and then on the 4th week, on the final week of training, you would break your personal best, and you'd have a new PR. And then after that, you would do a deload. So yeah, kind of. So the next 3 weeks, so each weight increments by 5 pounds. So I'll start with 85 pounds, in week 2, 90 pounds, and in week 3, 95 pounds, which is my best so far. And then hopefully by the 4th week, I could break my best, do a 5-pound PR for 5 by 5. Same with 3 by 8 and 8 by 3. And then, yeah, then again, the 5th week, we do a deload. So kind of how the deload works, if you were wondering, since I got it here. The first deload day, I do 3 sets of 5 reps. And then after that, the next day, just real light, 3 sets of 5 reps with body weight. And then the last day is kind of like a play day. So you kind of get to experiment with your strength, higher intensity, because you're obviously kind of testing yourself. You could either test your max, or you don't want to test your max too often. But it'd be maybe you could like try a 1-arm pull-up, see how you're doing with that. Just kind of a fun day, you know, because I noticed with if I do 3 sets of 5 body weight, it's not really quite enough volume. All right, and so the next thing, so here I have the percentages. So it starts about 80% for 5 by 5, and then it works up, and then by the end you'd be doing 85% of 5 by 5. And if you've ever done 5 by 5 before, you might know that if you're able to do it with 85% of your 1 rep max, your 1 rep max is probably a lot higher. So kind of there it is there. And then here I broke out an example. And with these percentages, when you're calculating percentage, you need to take your body weight. So here I have my body weight, and then your max. So if your max is 45 pounds, you would do that there, and then so then your real max would be the like 180 plus 45 pounds attached to you for 1 rep. So here I broke out an example for you guys. So say your 1 rep max of weighted pull-up, you could do 1 clean rep of 45 pounds. And also with your 1 rep max, you want to make sure that you know you could do that. You don't want to overguess. It's better to underguess your max than to overguess it, because last thing you want to do is you want to get to week 2 and then you start failing lifts. Because you really don't want to do that until week 4, obviously. You don't want to fail lifts at all. But if you were, you'd want to do it in week 4, not week 2. So you want to be real conservative about what your 1 rep max is. Don't lie to yourself. Okay, so say your max was 1 rep of 45 pounds. So the total weight lifted would be 225. So that's your max. So Sunday, you would take the 80% times the 225, and then you'd subtract your body weight. So here it just happens to be, it would be 5 by 5 pull-ups with your body weight. Then week 2, you'd add 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and then 15 pounds. And then so the deload might be a little bit different if because you'd want it to be lighter, so you may have to do like a lat pull down machine, so you want it to be probably less than body weight. Monday, so if you calculate the same way for each one of these, it'd actually be less than body weight, so you may want to use like an assisted pull-up machine or a band, or even do the lat pull-down machine, just kind of something lighter, because if your max is only 45 pounds, then these body weight pull-ups will fatigue you a little bit. So, and then on Tuesday, that's kind of your heavy day, so you're doing 8 sets of 3 reps with 10 pounds, then 15, 20, and 25. So, I mean, and then if you're doing 3 sets with 25 pounds by the end of this, then your max has probably gone up. So then on the 3rd day of your deload, you could retest, and or you could do like a 3x3 or a 3 rep max. You may not want to do a 1 rep max that often, but you can use like a calculator to figure out what your max would be. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm doing. This is going to be the next 4 weeks of training. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, thanks for watching and make it to the end of the video, and make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.